1958, and the Super D and coal tank locomotives pull the last ever train on the old Heads of the Valleys line. Today, a blast from the past. In 1888, the two engines were built to help fuel the economy, pulling coal and passengers until the 1950s.
It made a huge impact on the economy, particularly after the introduction of parliamentary fares where people could travel third class at a penny a mile. It made it much easier for the general public to travel about all over the country if they had the wherewithal to do it.
Now, the Pontypool and Blaenavon Heritage Railway has brought them back to the area to celebrate the line's 30th anniversary.
We're trying to recreate the past a little bit. Yeah, it might be a bit rose-tinted, but it's what we like to do.
I've inherited quite a photographic archive from my late father, and 55 years ago this year was the last train from Abergavenny to Merthyr, and he was fortunate to travel on that train. So I've come along today to try and recreate what my father was up to 55 years ago today.
Thanks to the hard work of volunteers, the Heritage Railway has expanded in recent years to lay new track and build new stations.
The volunteers are it. The railway is nothing without its volunteers. And I think sometimes the volunteers are nothing without the railway. Certainly we get enough grief for it.
It may have been 55 years since steam engines like this were used commercially in this part of the world, but with the 30th anniversary of this line this weekend and all the events that go with it, people are remembering just why they're so fascinated by this particular mode of transport. Paul Heaney, BBC Wales Today, Blaenavon.